Sucking on my own dick. Yeah, you know I'm sucking on my own dick. Sucking on my dick. Everybody's sucking their own dicks. Sucking on our own dicks. Everybody's sucking their own dicks. Sucking on our dicks. Yeah, you know I'm sucking on my dicks.
I'm all the way there.
I don't want to order me food. I just want
Hello.
cash,
You want the dinero?
the money.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I love cash.
Cold hard, flipping cash. I don't know. Look, now you're gonna get drunk. You're gonna get me a pizza.
6 beers.
We'll get you some more beers. Yeah, well, that's right. I forgot that 6 beers for you will not make a dent. You are a full-blown alcoholic.
Yeah, well, you're holding in there.
Yeah, that's your
Yeah.
second beer. You what? It's only been like 30 minutes since you started drinking. You're on beer number 2.
Because you want me to get drunk for the podcast.
Yeah, we
Are
did.
recording now?
Hey, stop.
To be fair, Robert entered my house.
Yeah,
We looked at him both, and we said to one another, "Well, this will not do."
it's not gonna do. We need him to loosen up a little bit, so we had to get him drunk. We
Yeah.
have to make him impressionable and pliable.
I'm loosened up.
We're gonna-
I used to see you every day.
I know we did, and now we don't even.
loosened up.
I'm trying to convince Robert to spend the night with. We're at the Burbank house right now.
It's
Yes.
probably going to happen.
Yeah, and I want
I'm
Robert.
going to spend the night.
Robert and I used to kick back when we had the couch that double reclined. Robert and I would just like kick back and fall asleep next to each other like a married couple, watching.
It was sweet. I remember this.
Yeah, we just watched me. But now, you know what? You know what the exciting thing is? I've never watched TikTok compilations with Robert.
Ooh, I bet.
Oh, so is that your new thing?
Dude, even Brendan was even getting into it. I was pulling up.
It's so dark. It's so fucking dark.
How is it dark?
God, it's just
You're staring direct. It's like it's a portal directly to what's going on in like Middle America, and shit's not
Like
going well for those
horniness?
people. No, I mean, yeah, a little bit. There's some horniness.
everyone looks CGI. It's terrible.
Like, because of the filters? I don't know anything about
Part-
TikTok or anything.
No, dude,
of
it's
what-
just-
about
It's just
what's
like
going on.
the weakest like skull formation, like just no chin,
No
weird
chins.
cheeks. Just people look like earthworms on TikTok.
So, it's just people without chins or cheekbones, just like these writhe. And the weirdest thing is, there's a lot of like 60-year-old women who are just like doing TikToks.
Just real fat Southern women.
Yeah.
The only thing I know about TikTok is the Facebook ads, and everybody looks great on there.
No, even on the
They look
Facebook
good.
ads, they don't look. Yeah, no,
look good to
TikTok is a
me.
new because, dude, I think we must have played like an hour of TikToks, and then like after, and this is a hole that I go in, and after I had enough, Brendan was like, "Hey, keep those TikToks coming." Brendan could not get.
I
enough
got
of the
very
TikToks.
into them.
All right.
But yeah, that'll be a new thing that we watch together tonight.
Okay, so that's what I have to do tonight?
Yeah.
yeah,
have to
and
watch
just
that?
and just fall asleep next to me holding my hand.
Yeah, we'll watch that. Maybe we can watch... We used to watch Denny's fights.
I
Stay
do
up
like
all
a
night.
good Denny's fight.
Denny's fights and...
All right. Okay. All
I
right.
shouldn't say what else we used to watch.
Let's just
yeah.
let's pump the brakes a little bit.
I love where YouTube is almost lively.
We would watch 2-hour-long car chases on
We
YouTube.
would. You weren't here for the car chase.
I don't
era,
think I
were you?
was. No.
Isaac and I would, when he didn't have work and I'd be home, we would spend the whole morning just watching Los Angeles car chases from like helicopter footage.
Like new ones, like ones that happened that week. Like
yeah.
we would get caught. We would have to get caught up on the car chases.
Yeah, in LA, car chases are like a podcast that
Sometimes-
you listen to every week.
Sometimes it would end with somebody getting shot in the fucking face.
It was, and you know what's bad is Isaac, who's the most sensitive to that shit. When it wouldn't end with somebody getting shot, he'd be like, "Oh man." You really want? I mean, dude, there were some where it's just like, whew, they fucking domed that motherfucker. He's done. Dude,
That is sick to like get taken out GTA style. Like they snipe you while you're driving the car.
oh, fully, dude.
That's how I want to go. I think.
So many car chases. Dude, there's one car chase video where the guy, like, 2 wheels are off the car. He's still, somehow the car is still going like 60 miles an hour. It's all sparks. And then he flips the car over. The car like completely, the car like accordions and just like tumbles and like, shreds into itself. And then he crawls out of it. And then he just like has this, he just kind of like puts his hands up. He's like, he just like kind of just like looks at the, and then he just like waits for the police to arrest him. It's
fun's
so.
over.
I guess that's shock. I guess that's what that is.
I think he
but
gave up. I think he's a coward.
his expression is so funny. Yeah, car chases are
All
amazing.
right, you got me.
Oh, you want to watch the? Oh, okay.
I'm saying that's the guy.
That's the guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Those are my first days in LA. Was just seeing you almost every day and having sleepovers here
I know. And then
until
somebody
your
put the-
roommates made me leave.
Yeah, they put the kibosh on the sleep, even though we weren't hurting anybody.
We weren't hurting anybody.
We weren't
I
hurting.
wasn't talking
We
to
would be
anybody.
downstairs where no one would even come. The people who were upset about it never came downstairs. Robert and I would just be enjoying our lives.
Yeah. I was trying to figure my life out because I just left my my whole life in Texas.
That's
Yeah.
a nice. I
And it
kind of
was,
missed that period when you first completely uprooted with no plan.
Yeah.
You're just like, all right,
But Robert can figure his life out because Robert just like Robert makes money from making content. So like
Can
I
we
he.
have
introduce our
match-
guest?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm Robert
Sorry.
Benfer. I used to make YouTube videos.
We got
You s-
old Bobby Benfer.
You still make YouTube videos?
No, I still make YouTube videos. I just don't finish them.
I was in one that we did Happy Hour 1 and 2.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
That was 2 years ago.
Fuck, it was 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Well, we shot it 2 years ago. I released it a year and a half ago.
Okay. There was a lot of listen.
No,
There was a lot that
no content.
We're gonna make it.
I have a YouTube channel and content is coming. I have 5 videos that I need to edit. And I'm going to get them all up before this episode airs.
Yeah, Robert is going to stay up
posted.
all night. That's why we have this sleepover planned. He's gonna stay up all night editing,
editing.
and
I
no
brought-
one's gonna look at him or speak to him until it's done.
I will say Robert is diligent about I suspect that editing is actually like your art form because you'll edit something for like 6 months and then when I see it I'm like, oh, it is you edited it perfectly. Like the editing
It's
is
the one
always
thing that I'm good at, more than comedy, probably.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Okay, well, I appreciate
Definitely
that.
plays into it. But you know, yeah, Robert was just like able to just like exist. I had not yet discovered hospital jail, so I was also
Yeah.
in a weird like ether.
That's my new web series that I'm going to make. Hospital Jail.
I better be in it.
Was this the
course
period
you
where
could.
you were just like you were postmating, but really you were just buying food for you on the card?
He also bought food for me a few times.
All the time. Because here's the thing,
McDonald's.
Postmates is an evil company.
Yeah.
They're
Well, I mean,
full-
none of those companies make any money, so like, how are they going to notice less money coming in?
Yeah.
I'm glad that you had the exact same train of thought that I did. I mean, granted, it's sad for the rich people who just like weren't getting their food, but also if you can afford to Postmates, you're a bad person. And most of the time, they were going into like the Hollywood Hills. Those people will be fine.
Also, they do get their food because I see this happen all the time. My friend at work, she's always like postmating food to herself. A good half the time, the person never like because we have security cameras. Good half the time, the person never even like enters the building, and then they claim that they like rang the doorbell or whatever. No one came down to get the food,
Yeah.
and Postmates just gives her money back.
Oh, so see, victimless crime.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
but the victim as the employee was me because after they started cutting their money. Like initially when I started Postmating, you would make around like $10 a delivery. You could make like $20 an hour when I started, and then like by the time it got bad, they cut their prices to like every delivery was like $4. You're making like $7 an hour working for Postmates and driving your car. I was like, fuck it, dude. I'm taking this for everything it's worth.
Yeah, I support that.
And for
normally I'm all about rules,
yeah,
but
they're evil.
you know,
Who cares?
Brendan,
this
for
case.
a full year, every single day, I ate 3 times a day on Postmates dime,
And they never noticed? Or
no,
did
well
catch on to you?
they did finally, but I think it was for something else. I think that I got a bad rating for being late because, like, literally for a
You
year,
got a bad rating for being late, but not for never delivering the food.
I'm pretty sure that something. I remember like something else happening, and then I got taken off the platform because I mean, for over a year, I was just like, when are they going to stop me? It's like, they have to stop me at
you
some
love
point.
that kind of thrill.
Getting over, you're like Walter White. I can't keep getting away.
I am in many ways. I am like Walter
Why is the
White.
universe
Yeah.
protecting me? I'm bad.
Dude, I get no, but
I ask
honestly,
myself
I
a
feel it.
lot, but then I remember
Me too.
the universe is not protecting me.
Not
Things
you-
have not gone great.
honestly, you get away with steal. I mean, look at I've got such a track record of stealing. I mean, with Jimmy John's, essentially stealing $70,000 worth of product, getting off scot free,
Just throwing it away.
just throwing it in a ditch. Same with Postmates.
I
We're
would
like,
be hard pressed if you told me to go find a ditch.
oh, Brendan.
It would be difficult.
I know where ditches are.
Yeah,
I take
that's-
stock of every ditch that I pass, just in case.
Yeah, I see you when we drive around. I really see you clocking ditches.
Clock ditches. But yeah, no, dude. Listen, you steal. One time, straight up. Although this wasn't my me doing this on purpose. We got $250 worth of Olive Garden because the person just canceled.
Nice.
Like after I had already swiped the card. So we had like endless breadsticks at the house, and I was sitting there enjoying my. And this is when I was. This is when I was broke. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna pay for groceries this week. And then I'm just, an hour later, I'm sitting back at the house with $200 worth of Olive Garden, and I was sincerely like, I guess God has a plan for me.
I wish I had some stories like that. I just get magic money deposited in my bank account every month. it just turned me into a lazy slob.
People think that you're not aware, but you are aware. This is everyone's like,
I
how
know.
self-aware
I have a lot of
is
free
Robert?
time to think about.
You say that like you're in solitary confinement.
Yeah. I've never been to your apartment. I envision concrete walls, just completely bare.
Yeah,
it's just you and like a stained lazy boy in the middle with a beer.
Robert, would you
Like,
say
like you?
That's all I need.
Like I'm imagining
I feel-
you're reclined in the chair and you wake up scared. You're like ah, and then you're like, oh, it's today, and then you just
I
turn
do
on
wake
the
up in a
screen.
state of panic almost every day.
you're like, I'm 31?
Like I'm gonna die. I'm definitely gonna die.
I'm gonna die today. It is a thrill to wake up every day convinced you're going to die.
Robert,
Yeah.
would you say that you live in a prison of your own design?
Yes.
You're a
Yes,
great
I would.
interviewer, Nick.
I would
know.
say that. Well,
I have an ability to get people to open up.
Nick knows a lot about me.
I
And
know.
nothing.
The weirdest thing about me and Robert is that all throughout, don't meet your heroes. I say this all the time because literally throughout my middle school years, like when I had no friends, Robert's videos comforted me. Robert was one of like the biggest celebrities in my mind. And now he's one of my best friends, and he's a complete loser. I
I'm opening my next beer in an hour.
That we forced you to go by.
He was somebody. Like I can't tell you how. Like, Robert, straight up in my darkest moments when I was being bullied, we've talked on the podcast about how like I was like getting hazed like crazy. I would go
Oh, yes, he
home
was.
and I would watch Robert Benfer's videos. I had Clearwood off the table, and it really comforted me.
That's great.
And then I meet you, and I'm just like, oh, was I kidding myself? He's a nobody. But he's one of my best friends.
Yeah. Well, you're probably one of the only people in LA that I can hang out with and not say anything to for 30 minutes, and it's not weird. Like one-on-one.
See, isn't that nice?
We can go 30 minutes without saying a word to each other.
That's the sign of a great friendship.
Sorry, Brendan's.
Oh
No,
no,
it's okay. He's just
I'm just
messing with
messing
the
with the
levels.
levels because Robert's quiet.
Sorry.
No, you're
It's okay.
Yeah.
Does he
No, it
sound-
is. but
sound a little bit.
It sounds good to
Yeah,
me, dude.
cool.
I think this is.
But yeah, Nick
so
is one of the
wholesome.
only people in LA that I've gotten to that place with where we can just sit on a couch and not say anything to each other, and it's not awkward.
That sounds nice.
isn't that
Not that I
kinda
talk
nice?
a lot anyway.
I don't know that I've ever experienced that level of comfort with anyone in my entire life.
You probably don't. You don't pursue it like I do.
Yeah, I see your point there. Me, I lay in bed most nights. Then I don't reach out to anyone.
I mean, I don't
that's
either.
fine.
It
I
is
mean, I
fine.
barely see Nick.
But you know what's nice? Every time we see each other, we pick up right where we left off.
Yeah,
You know, I'm living
and
exactly.
nothing's changed.
Look, my plan is all falling into place. My goal was to move to one of the most expensive cities on earth, so that I could then work so much that I come home,
live
and
with
I am,
6 people.
Yeah, live with these people. Come home, immediately fall asleep, and don't even think about the thing that I moved here to do all day.
Isn't it? Isn't it bad? It's not good, dude. I've got the same thing as you right now, except I don't come home at 6 p.m. I come home at 2 a.m.
I leave my house to grab some Popeyes, and then I come back immediately, and then I eat the Popeyes.
Have you
They
had-
have a new $10 box.
The $10 box is good, and the $2 shrimp is pretty good too.
I don't
Look
like
at how-
shrimp.
And now there is a Coward Hour tip for you.
Yeah, go get the $2 shrimp at Popeyes. If you're
So $2 per shrimp?
no, it's $2 basket of popcorn shrimp.
I was gonna say that's a terrible
no,
price.
$2 for a whole box of shrimp.
Popeyes is where
If
I
it's
go.
$2, I want a meaty shrimp. I want a large shrimp.
You want a giant freak
I want a shrimp.
Freak shrimp.
I want it to be the size of like a
Like
dog.
a lobster. Like a lobster.
you want-
it
you
to be
want-
a lobster.
You want a shrimp the size of a boxing glove.
Yeah.
yeah,
you want a big
bring
fried
lobster
boxing glove
box
shrimp.
to-
and I want the flavor to be bad. I want it to be tough.
That
and,
is Popeyes for you.
yeah. That's what I want.
Popeyes is.
You know what I did last night?
Oh, what'd you do?
Here was my night. Okay, so all day at work, I was thinking about, I'm going to get out of work. I'm going to go do comedy. I have a new joke I'm kind of working on. It's all going to go good. I was so tired at work, I drank like 5 10-ounce cups of coffee. And I came home, immediately crashed from the caffeine, woke up at like 10 p.m. and just ordered Pizza Hut.
Oh, that couldn't have gone further from the way. And here's the problem: where you like the good version of your night wasn't great to begin with.
Yeah.
like you can't even what you're shooting for is still isn't the dream, and your life just won't let you have it.
Is this
Yeah,
really
yeah.
worse than being an alcoholic again?
It's really, I was
I
very
guess you're still an
happy
alcoholic.
when I was an alcoholic.
We talk about that all the time on this
Like,
podcast.
how much worse would your life be if you just started drinking again?
Well, I would probably live in Lancaster because I can't hold down a job when I'm an alcoholic.
Yeah.
When I used to drink, I would get fired a lot.
That's why I can be an alcoholic. Because
You
I
have
can
no
drink until 6 a.m. and then wake up at 6 p.m.
You drink until 6
and it's fine.
a.m.
No, I'm just saying I can do that.
You can.
I only drink like once a week now. I'm trying to be
It'd be
good.
funny
you
if
get
like
it all out of
someone
the way.
from like YouTube calls your house like, Robert, get up. It's time for work.
Nope, nobody notices. I can just
You don't even have to have like an address.
Yeah, it's true.
I do wonder who's gonna know that I'm dead other than my landlord.
Your family.
Guess my mom will find out eventually.
Do you not talk?
Hopefully
to your family that much?
hopefully my mom contacts you and tells you that I'm dead.
I don't have your mom's contact information.
No, probably not.
Oh,
Well, you'll probably die on stream, so people will know.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, you'll just tune into Robert's stream one day, and he'll just be like
A skeleton.
just a cobweb
Yeah.
skeleton.
That'd be sick to watch, like the wellness call show up, like the camera's angled, so you see the cop not like looking in the window, shielding his eyes.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, it's true. I mean, where else would I die?
yeah. You're gonna die doing what you loved. Or
Hopefully,
doing
hopefully
what
not
you've
for
settled.
many years. What?
Doing some version of the dream you once had.
Yeah,
That's how I want
It's
to
a
die.
very
just streaming.
bare skeleton of whatever dream I used to have.
What would your
whatever
version
was.
of that be?
So
So maybe like,
how I'm gonna die?
yeah, like because the dream is like, I'm gonna be a comedian, but I'll probably die. I'll be like tweeting at midnight, but it's like a rerun. I'm so I've relapsed, so I'm drunk. I don't know that it's a rerun.
You're the only person in the world who's tweeting at midnight. That's hilarious.
I need to tweet more.
Do you, Robert?
My tweet.
Your tweets
Remember-
are pretty spicy.
Do you remember this? No, but I went back to. I was trying to prove to people that you're problematic, so I was literally scrolling through your tweets on the 4th of July last year, trying to find something damning, and I couldn't. But I scrolled so far back that I realized I was in 2014. And Robert just said, Gamergate, Watergate, I hope Pizzagate is next because I'm hungry.
Oh yeah, you coined pizza.
You coined,
I
like
coined-
fucking Nostradamus, you called Pizzagate.
And I invented Thanks Obama.
And you
tagged Hillary Clinton. in the
Tagged
tweet.
Hillary Clinton in the tweet. And he invented Thanks Obama. How
What
does
a
it feel? How does it feel to like be responsible for a huge cultural thing and just not be able to cash in on it at all? Like there's no, you can't
I mean-
exchange any monetary value.
I've kind of cashed in on my own thing, so I don't feel it's not like that's
No,
all
no.
I had.
I'm not
And
saying
how do
that.
I prove it?
I have this thought all the time about like imagine.
I
Like,
mean, there's a Washington Post article that says I coined it.
right, but just like but like imagine like being like the first, whoever like said.
Imagine creating LOL.
Yeah, exactly. That's my thing, right? And
Yeah.
just and like or being the first person to say like on fleek, and it was like this thing that was you said that made your friends laugh.
Yeah.
And then like the world adopted it, and you're just like, no, wait, where's my recognition, right?
I guess if I wasn't already being paid for doing nothing, I would care about that. I don't think about it.
You seem happy, Robert.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look,
I'm comfortable.
Nice.
I don't know if I'm happy. I'm not depressed. but I'm comfortable.
This is a new.
And that's not good.
This is.
You want to be creative.
This is a
If
new
you're comfortable, you don't do anything.
honest Robert that I love.
This is the new. Wait, when was I not honest?
No, I just feel like
People just don't. If you ask me, I'll tell you. I'm an open book.
Yeah, no, I know.
Just
But
nobody talks to me.
There's a bluntness to this that is interesting to me. Although I've always said, people talk about you, I go, no, he knows. That's how I talk about Robert.
He
I go, yeah,
knows.
he knows. But you know,
Well, do you have any further probing questions for him or me?
I mean, do you think I shouldn't? I don't really think I do.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What should we ask you
I
next,
think that
Robert?
I think this is the
I don't
most
know.
interesting so far. I think that we have the inside scoop on Robert Benfer, based on other podcast appearances I've listened to.
What is the inside scoop that I
you
get
know,
paid to do nothing? I haven't released a YouTube video in 6 months. I don't think that's the inside. I think everybody knows about that.
All right, okay, never mind.
yeah, this doesn't
to
have to
hear
be
you
like
speak-
a 60 minutes.
But to hear you speak,
I don't
so
have a gun in my
candidly-
mouth. All right.
how many
I'm not
guns do you have,
depressed.
Robert?
I have 2. Well, I don't have 2 because that would be illegal because they're not registered.
We're right back to the inside scoop.
which is okay for Texas, but not for California.
Right. So hypothetically,
What kind of guns would they be?
would
if
they
you had
be
them?
if you were to have 2 guns?
9mm and a 22.
But what kind of 9mm?
What
Like
kind?
Like a Glock, a CZ,
I-
SIG.
It's just my dad's old police gun that he gave me.
No. They're not,
No, I
they're
can't
not
say
your
that. What? It's a.
These are
Yeah.
Look, I'm not a
hypothetical
gun
guns.
I've
guy.
been thinking about getting a gun, but
not a
I
gun
don't know
guy.
if I'm allowed to.
just borrow one of Robert's make-believe guns.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could do that.
I'm not a gun guy. I just have guns that my dad. keeps
Robert
giving me.
has, he's got 2.
That's
It's
an
a
interesting
pistol.
relationship
It's a-
to have with your dad, where your dad just like gives you guns and you're not allowed to say no.
Well, they're sentimental.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're
Yeah, I got a
sentimental.
Ruger 22. That's all
The,
I know. I don't know if it's.
We should shoot them sometime.
yeah, we should. I mean,
I'd be down
we
for that.
Can't. They don't exist.
I have to
Oh, yeah, they
find
don't
where
exist.
they are.
But
I
if-
have to go to Texas and get them where it's legal for them to be unregistered.
Right, you'd have to go back.
And then
to
I gotta
Texas
register
to
them
get
and then
the
bring them to
guns.
California so that
Right.
way it's legal.
Right.
Which is it's just.
It just seems
When am
like
I
a
going to
lot.
get around to that?
It's not good to
Yeah.
not know. It's so bad to be like, I have 2 guns somewhere.
And a whole lot of ammo.
To have guns just like a bad father. like, oh yeah, I have a kid in out west somewhere.
you hear me like fumbling around in a back room, and I'm just like, where did I put the gun? Fuck. I'm gonna need that.
Your house is like under siege. And you're just like farting around the house.
Fuck. No, the shoes are in the shoebox. Well, I guess that fucking makes sense.
Who put it in the fridge?
God damn
Now
it.
it's all cold.
Where do you put those guns?
In a safe, you're supposed
Put them
to.
in the safe.
I'll never. It's tangentially related. I'll never forget. So my friend back home, he had downstairs like a DVD. He had these DVD shelves, and his father would just pirate DVDs and then print out cases for them. So they didn't own a single, like, all of these movies had been illegally copied, and it actually came back to bite them in the ass one day because like somebody robbed their house, and so the police had to come in, and the police found just like this giant, just like huge wall of illegal DVDs, and they didn't do anything, but they were like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?" Like, but so anyway, so like literally, they don't own a single DVD. All their DVDs are illegal copies, except for one DVD that was real, and it was the best of Tim Conway's Dorf, still sealed in plastic, like Dorf Golf, Dorf Goes Fishing, all this shit. It was a compilation. And one night we were, I think maybe we were drinking. And we opened the Dorf.
You can't be opening doors.
Yeah, we broke the seal on the Dorf. And then, like, for the next 30 minutes, we just had, like, these. We kept being paranoid that Sean's dad was going to come home and she'd be like, son, I was saving that Dorf. I was saving that.
He's not mad you're drinking.
He's like, I was saving that Dorf for a special occasion.
What is dwarf?
Dwarf was the Tim Conway midget character where he would just
Okay.
like sit on his knees.
That's what I
And
thought.
do shit. It's supposed to be like dwarf. It's like a mongoloid dwarf,
Oh, so he's also retarded.
basically.
Well,
I
that's
don't.
that's a clever character.
I was thinking of Worf from Star Trek. Is his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The forehead thing?
Honestly, if Tim Conway just did a midget character in full like Star Trek makeup as well,
That'd be pretty good.
Dwarf the
that's
dwarf.
that's the ultimate '90s VHS.
I would love to take like a sketch class in LA and my character is just a retarded dwarf.
Dwarf Worf.
And I'm like, well, I'm on my knees, but I'm also very slow.
Yeah, Tim Conway, comedy legend. How did he get so big? Just being retarded on his knees.
You got to be on your knees if you're going to be that dim.
America ate it
Yeah.
up. I don't know, man.
Truly, America loves a small, tricked man.
I mean, that's why they love you.
It's true. Though I often trick myself.
You tricked me into thinking that you're taller than you actually are.
Really?
How does
Yeah.
he do that?
How tall do you think I am?
Well, you've told me how tall you are, so I
Yeah.
know how tall you are.
But you thought I
But
was
you
taller?
seem like you're like 5'5", or like you're a little taller.
Well,
Like you're
Robert,
kind of.
those are the lifts.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
No. You're
I haven't worn the lifts in a while. Well,
maybe you do carry.
It's just like
yourself
I
with an
don't think
extra-
like when I talk to you, I don't think of you as a little man.
Oh, thank you. Well, all my clothes are an optical illusion, so that's part of it.
Yeah, have you thought about wearing stripes or what? Like, what are
Do you
the?
wear tall shoes?
I should start wearing only pinstripes.
You should just wear that shirt, that like the Merriweather Post Pavilion art. So people are just like, is Brendan always expanding?
We do have.
Well,
this bit-
yes, I'm bordering on like morbidly obese.
That is true. You are literally just expanding.
Brent and I do talk about because in that greenhouse video that you're in that you like, where I shrunk you down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about how we should do a bit how where Brendan is stretched out,
Oh,
like
that would
taller
be
than me,
that would
like
be
a giant man.
That would be funny because my proportions would look so weird if I like
You
as
look
a,
like Eric Wareheim.
as a 6-foot man.
Yeah.
You should make me like wide too, like just like grab me and
I mean, I think
just like crop you
proportionately,
weird.
you could look like a giant man.
yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. So I think it would work. It wouldn't be weird.
I
It
would
just
love
be
to-
a funny little inside joke that only we know about.
Yeah, yeah.
I would love.
Your
I
little
could send it
secret.
to girls. I could be like, look at this comedy video I'm in.
Look at me next to my friend.
Like, wow, Brendan's like enormous. I guess.
Yeah, that's what we got to start doing is like we need to spend a day in front of a green screen at the YouTube space just taking photos to composite for Tinder.
It would be hilarious
We
to have
use a $15,000 camera.
yeah, $15,000
Take your
camera.
To just trick women into fucking us.
That would actually be really funny to have a Tinder bio where every single photo is clearly photoshopped. Just like not even your head isn't even always on your body. right?
Yeah.
Like it's just like
Sometimes I'm on the rock.
yeah, some like one of the photos we could share this one. It's you and me as like the devil and the angel on the rock's shoulders for some reason. Like we're just there.
And the rock is pissed.
And the rock looks scared.
Who would be the devil? You?
I'd be the
I'm
devil.
guessing you would be the devil.
I'd be the devil, and Brendan
naturally.
would be the little angel.
Yeah. You
I
know,
think that makes
I'm
sense.
sweet.
Brendan wants to be good.
I want to be good.
Nick loves being bad.
And I steal money from Postmates, dude.
I've apparently talked about honor at work so much because I work in a call center all day. It's just people lying to me, so I'm always like, what a dishonorable member. And I've done that so much that people have started it started to catch on. So like today, my coworker, she's like, "Oh well, Brendan, Brendan's too honorable for that."
Oh my god, dude!
Do you like being called?
just to get the people at a credit union in on our little like shitboy language is so weird.
It's very weird.
Every time I say something that starts to catch on, then I'm done with it. Then I like let it like with the
Like when you coined on fleek.
like when I coined on fleet, which was me.
Yeah.
The president's doing a good job.
Yeah, that's so sick that he's gonna be president forever.
He's gonna be president.
What a
until-
tweet!
I love when it gets Trump 7,000 and then it just changes to a bunch of E's. Did you see that?
No, I didn't watch that far.
Oh, you have to watch the whole video.
What are you talking about?
Trump tweeted a thing today. Robert, it looks like 3 Lame Studio made it. Trump, the the official Twitter account of the president tweeted this video that just shows Trump signs into the indefinite, like Trump 2034, Trump 2048, and then like the one at the end just changes. It goes Trump 3000, Trump 4000, Trump 5000, Trump and then it just says Trump forever, and it's all set to "In the Hall of the Mountain King."
It was.
Yes,
I watched it on mute.
No, the music is the funniest part. It's just like bum 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 bum.
It's so funny to do like a meme video that's threatening to just dismantle the Constitution.
Yes, it's literally the same music that Three Lame Studio uses for his fucking videos.
It's the same royalty free in the Hall of the Mountain
in the
King.
Hall of the Mountain King. Bum bum. It's just.
Do you think Trump just goes on like R the Donald?
Dude, I would be willing to bet that Trump is just like outsourcing this shit to like Ukrainian YouTubers. That's what Three Lame Studio is. He's some guy in a foreign country where like you just pay him, and then he commissions voice actors to read the shit that he wrote, and then he just makes nonsense videos that get millions upon millions of views.
Yeah,
That's the fucking.
It's better than anything that anyone else has made.
I mean, he figured it out.
That's what every product is going to become.
Is he still releasing things?
Who? Three Lame Studio?
Three Lame Studio?
He doesn't slow down.
He's still going?
Yeah.
Have you guys talked about that on this?
Maybe? I don't
think
know.
so.
Three Lame Studio.
I tried to explain Three Lame Studios to a girl on a date a while ago, and
You can't.
no, they don't. There's nothing about it that's appealing.
You don't even understand.
Yeah, I don't.
Dude, there's Three Lame Studio videos that, for people who are listening, Three Lame Studio is this YouTube channel. It's like algorithm created. It's clearly created by somebody. A lot of the animation is stolen from other channels and then like traced over, but some of the animation is really good. And it's some guy in Ukraine who just makes video. It's like Angry Birds versus The Simpsons meets Cuphead, which will get clicks. Like this is what children watch now. When you leave them alone at the computer, they're watching this shit. Dude, there used to be there are all these Three Lame Studio videos that aren't even around anymore. There was one of Homer. It was like a Christmas themed Simpson one, and Homer was taking a shit. But when he would take the shit, he would like morph into Marge.
He also morphed into the Hulk one time.
Yeah,
One of them.
Some
of these are very similar.
There's no way to explain this until you actually. And for years, I was trying to explain it to my friends until finally.
Well, I mean, it's supposed to be like an AI wrote it, right?
I think basically, yeah, it's like randomly generated, just like keyword generated shit. You can't make anybody understand it until you forcibly sit them down and go, now watch an hour of this with me.
Yeah, you can't explain it. You just gotta watch 2 hours of it.
And then you get addicted.
Yeah. I think
get addicted.
parents know how bad YouTube is now, because today at work, one of the people I work with, she was on FaceTime with her daughter at home being like, now watch Netflix, no YouTube.
Oh my God. Dude, it's fucking real though.
Yeah.
The shit on YouTube is melting our minds. I don't know. I think that there should be some, at least fucking PBS was holding children to some kind of standard. You know what I mean? To learn something. Now I feel like there's this attitude now with entertainment where it's you should just give people what they want. It's no, that's how you create mass apathy. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I just went full apocalypse mode.
No, that's fine. This is the official podcast of the collapse.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that everything that's being put out now, movies and a lot of TV, it's just it's definitely damaging our brains.
For sure. My brain is so much worse than it used to be.
Yeah.
I used to be able to read books. Now, you try to get me to read a book, my brain starts smoking.
Do you find yourself?
What do you watch?
I've been watching The Sopranos.
Sopranos.
That's good.
You still haven't finished? I feel like you've been watching Sopranos
Well,
for 2
yeah, because
years.
anytime I watch anything, I'm constantly pausing it to look at my phone.
Yeah.
Oh, don't do that. When I watch stuff, I don't look at my phone unless it's something I don't really care about.
Yeah.
But you're
Probably should.
monitoring those likes.
What season are you on?
Recently, I'm on 5.
You're on 5.
Yeah. Recently, I've been better about I deleted Facebook and Instagram from my phone. I check those when I get home once, and that's it. Twitter, I still have,
Right.
but Twitter, I think is better because I have my feed more locked down, where I've muted hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people, and
Yeah, for sure.
for the most part, jokes that make me happy.
What on your phone is distracting you?
A lot of it's Reddit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
You'll go down. So wait, you're stopping. You're pausing The Sopranos to be like, hang on, let me go down a Reddit rabbit hole. Is like,
Yeah,
is it
or like I'll be like trying to, I'll be watching something and then I'll pause and I'll be like, I should get some writing done. Then I'll try and then I'll realize that I'm just reading like the preppers subreddit and like researching different ways to can food.
Are you gonna start canning your own food?
No, but it's interesting to read about.
I can't wait
I
to
mean,
just.
you can only build so many bookshelves. I was here when you were. Sorry, I don't know why I just.
behind you. It's right there.
Robert,
No,
go off.
over-
Go off on
And
the
it is-
bookshelves, dude.
I mean, I can't build that.
It turned out okay.
Yeah, it looks good.
It turned out, yeah, I was here for when you made me stay the night we were at Dom's birthday.
I love making you
Another
stay the
time
night.
where you made me stay here another night, and then I didn't see you at all.
What?
Barely. Well, we got lunch,
Yeah,
and
you
then
had a great
disappeared.
time.
But I was here when you were building that.
Yeah.
Wasn't it a silly thing to start doing? I love just randomly
it's
picking a hobby and pursuing it full force for 2 months.
That's like what Howard Stern does or whatever.
I mean, it's good. You keep yourself going, doing stuff.
Yeah.
You're not just laying in bed like me.
Well, there's a lot of that
glob
too.
goo.
What exciting has happened in your life, Robert?
My whole life,
Yeah,
moving to LA was pretty exciting.
it's a huge one.
I also liked moving to Austin.
Yeah, you got a lot of you have a lot of nice memories that you can look back and revisit here at the end of your life.
Moving to a whole new city and then not doing
Yeah.
anything different.
Any lost loves?
A few lost loves. Oh, we're getting into
You were
that.
telling us about this before. I definitely want to
I
hear
was
about
wondering
this.
how we were going to get into that.
Wow, we just got into it.
Well, where do I start?
Would you say that you have? Would you say that?
Would you say that of people who have seen your dick, more of them are alive or dead?
Well, I would say that
Definitely more of them are alive.
most of them
that
are alive,
sounds-
but there seems to be
It sounds like
curse
It
with
sounds.
my dick. We're-
You say of people who have seen you. It sounds like he's killing them for having caught a glimpse of his dick.
Yeah. He's bathing under like a waterfall. They come out of the trees and they see him.
Here's the thing,
and he just remembers their face.
So there seems to be like girls that I have slept with. A lot of them have died in their early 20s, very young, and
You have a cursed penis, like La Llorona.
yeah, I have a cursed penis. I'm not good at segueing into this, but 6 or maybe even more that I don't know about girls that I've slept with
Yeah.
are in the ground. And they're
What are the causes?
and it's usually car accidents. Last year it was.
My face.
I don't know how to talk.
No, you're doing such a good job.
I'm making it seem like such a
You had 2 in a-
nuisance. Like
You had 2 in 1 year.
2 last year, and they were both motorcycle accidents.
Did they crash their motorcycles into each other?
Yes. They crashed into each other, and then there was one girl.
Oh my god, dude.
This gothic stripper from Kansas who she was dead for 15 minutes, but they brought her back. So she's still a part of the curse because she died,
Right.
and they brought
Yeah,
her
yeah.
back, and now she's all,
She's the person in Final Destination where she makes it skip them. She's like, I figured out how to beat it.
yeah, except she's all fucked up. So it's gonna be much easier to kill her the second time around because she can't really maneuver around.
I mean, I guess you're not. I guess you're really
can't
not
dodge
supposed
those
to be
steel
dead
beams.
for long.
You should not be dead for too long.
15 minutes is a
15
long time to not be alive, in my opinion.
Be so funny.
I've been alive my whole life.
Be so funny. She's like in a rehabilitation center somewhere, and they're just like she draws the same thing every day. It's just a perfect outline of your penis. She's plastered the walls in like purple crayon. It's Robert's dick.
But yeah, it's been a thing for a while, and they're always
It's like the ring, dude.
yeah.
It's like the cock ring.
Yeah, it's like the cock ring.
What a nice story.
But it's tragic because they're always like 22 or.
They're
These are girls from years ago.
They're
when I was
always
younger.
22.
These are girls from like years ago.
Yeah, sure. Except
Wait,
you just
how
had
old were
one.
they then? Never mind.
Never mind.
The
Look,
curse has been around for like 10
For
years.
10
Okay,
years.
so the 20. It started when I was, all right.
who do you
And
think
then
passed?
there are a couple there, but they're legal.
Right.
Yeah.
No, they're all legal.
Like the last couple who died.
Of course.
But when we did the thing, when I fucked them, it was legal.
Right. For sure.
For sure.
Do you know who do you think passed the curse onto your dick?
Yeah. Did a dead man
God,
suck
when did
your
it start?
dick?
Who was the first one?
Did you jack off with a monkey's paw?
Maybe.
That's incredible, dude.
I mean,
God.
I kind of want the curse.
I thought that was a normal part of you don't have any.
No.
Neither of you?
No, we were talking
you
about
don't
this
know
They've been
before.
alive.
how insane
I think every
it is.
single one is alive.
Oh, the first one was the car accident.
I know-
I do remember the
Except
first
one was terminally ill. So I don't know. I haven't checked her Facebook in a while.
Well,
I don't think. that's
yes,
because-
she's dead probably. She was terminally ill. How long ago was it?
Like 3 or 4 years ago.
So you have one.
okay, so I have one.
Definitely.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I haven't fucked anybody who's died. A lot of people I've fucked are like are married and starting families, which makes me feel like I'm dying. But it's a totally different thing.
Hey, look, Nick, you got a podcast.
Yeah, I
I
have
got a podcast.
You
You're
have
in my
s-
videos.
Yeah,
You're the milk boy.
I'll live on forever in your stupid videos.
Yes. So will I. We'll be there together.
I hate that my
and Sue
great.
Brendan will be a part of that.
Yeah, that'll
Yeah,
be great.
I'd love to. It'll be great at your funeral when we play like an in memoriam video and it's just you green screened in front of bullshit.
It's just me in that one video that I don't want. I almost brought up and I don't want to talk about, where I was a certain video game character.
Oh yeah.
The only thing. I mean, look. The only thing I'm truly ashamed to have been in, and I have been in some fucking things.
Yeah, were you in porn?
In the background to make.
Yeah, I
it-
mean you weren't fucking.
No, I
most-
wasn't fucking. Although I'm pretty sure you can catch my face because like they're like, yeah, it's like your guys are at a party. We're just gonna like have you guys like partying in the background, and then the dude just like whips his cock out and she starts sucking it in the hot tub, and I'm pretty sure you can see like my eyebrows go up and I just like fully do a 180 and turn away. I'm not supposed to be looking at it. It was a good day rate. What do you want from me?
Yeah, I mean, it's better than audience work.
It was better than audience work. Also, it's so funny because when you're on a porn set, dude, the whole time like
How's it smell?
it's fine. We were outside.
Okay.
It was actually at a very famous house that I immediately recognized. I was like, "Oh, this is that house. Sick."
What house was it?
I've seen a lot of scenes shot there. It's up. It was over in
okay.
like
Does it have like a glass like balcony?
yep, big pool,
Yeah.
hot tub.
Was
yeah.
it the Scarface Mansion?
No, you absolutely know this house. It's got a huge view of like what fucking valley were we were in wine country. I'm trying to remember what part of fucking California that is, but
Is this where they filmed that that swingers like reality show?
maybe I don't know.
It aired on like the Playboy channel.
I'm not that into watching people fuck. I've never watched the Playboy channel.
Well, I mean, I've seen it on Pornhub.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You never watched like a full hour-long like story-driven reality porn?
It's funny, dude, because porn, dude, the industry wants so badly for everyone to believe that it's legitimate, and if you're on one porn set, it's so clearly not. The dudes there shooting the thing, they kept they used stage. The director had a stage name. He wasn't a porn star. He just didn't want to use his legit name. He also kept reiterating how it was a professional set and they like to do things professionally. And this was like after he like dropped the camera and broke it, and then they filmed an entire scene without sound.
Are they going to ADR it?
I guess. I mean, a part of me wonders if it even came out. Which, like, if it didn't, great, happy with that.
Yeah.
I'm going to
But
find
bas-
it. What was it called?
Well, I mean, you should
I
have at
don't
least
know.
got the footage for your reel.
Just me looking shocked.
Yeah, just you looking bummed at a dick.
Yeah, dude. No, I don't know what it was called. It was parodying a specific movie, but I don't want to. I don't want to put this information out there. based on our fans. You know what I mean? I don't want to give them too much to go off of.
Yeah, immediately someone will be screen capping it in the Discord.
Yeah, the last thing I need is somebody like tweeting gifs of it at me every day.
That would be sick.
Yeah.
I do remember that week.
When I
You said
did that,
Yeah.
yeah, it was.
There was a while there for like I would see you once a week, and you were always.
I always had a new hustle. But then I discovered hospital jail.
Hospital jail, you're home.
Yeah. Don't say so. Don't.
But it kept getting worse.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, it got to the point where like I wouldn't even believe you anymore. Like, there's no way that he did.
I did it. I
can't
did
say
it
what it
all.
is. It was not-
Isaac was a witness to one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember one of those stories of the two that I'm thinking of. It's the one that's not quite as bad.
Mm-hmm.
Which have we talked?
It's hard to. It's actually hard to gauge which one is worse. I don't want to talk about either of them.
Okay, but I
I
remember
know which one was worse.
it was right when you convinced me to move here. You were like telling me that you had a room, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll take it," because I was like panicking. I had no idea what was happening in my life. And then you like were on a walk, and you just called me, and you told me that, and I was like, "All right, this is all right, I'm heading out." It was right after I'd docu-signed the lease
Amazing.
because I was talking to you. And I was like, yeah, I'm just concerned about like what's like cost of living like out there. Like, and you're like, trust me, dude, you're gonna make rent. It's fine. And then you call me one day later and you tell me that. I'm like, I don't know if it's gonna be fine. Nick.
It's fine. Look, dude, I always land on my feet. It's kind of incredible.
Yeah, so far it's turned out okay.
So far,
I mean, you're doing so well now compared to when I first met you.
yeah.
So am I.
I had to look, man. I love crawl. I
I
like.
think
said,
I'm
I wish
doing worse.
Yeah, I'm doing
Yeah.
I'm
You'll get there.
comfortable. But I do wish I had those stories.
I am. I was talking with a
'Cause
friend.
I don't have anything to talk about.
Yeah, I was talking with a friend recently. She was talking about this podcast, and she was like, I'm just flabbergasted that you guys. She's like, I keep expecting you not to have more stories. I was like, oh, there are so many more stories.
I've forgotten so many stories.
Yeah, dude, I'll remember stories all the time where I'm like, oh shit, that happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was like, do I really have more? Maybe because in my mind, I grew up around people who always had more stories than me. But maybe I just like I guess I ran with like such a crazy group when I was younger that like I guess compared to normal people, I have a surplus of stories.
Yeah, I mean that's the kind of thing. Is like when you're younger, you're like, oh, that guy's so much more like funny and interesting to me. He has so many more stories, and that guy's dead now.
Yeah, that guy's
So-
dead. Dude, everyone who I was like trying to live up to the like everyone who I was worried about their opinion of me when I was younger, now I like look at them on Facebook. I'm like, oh, their lives are over. They're just still in that town.
Because they have families?
No, because they're like doing like Percocet, like in Anne Arundel County.
You can't be doing that.
Yeah. No, actually, no. Most of them, you're right. There are about like 15 people who are dead. Who I was like worried about what they thought of me.
But you didn't
It'd
fucking
be funny
do
to
it.
look at like a big
Nah.
group photo of Nick at a party at 16, and every single person is dead except
I'm
him.
just, I'm just in the Shining photo. I'm just like-
And then one of Robert and all these girls he fucked.
Yeah, those are. I was gonna say.
And then one of me, but I had no one then.
The only
So
reason-
it's just
The only reason
portrait.
the only reason I know these girls are dead is because of Facebook. So there could be more that aren't Facebook.
Yeah, like
yeah.
But it's weird because now it's gotten to the point where I can immediately tell that it's a post about a girl being dead
Oh fuck.
when you just suddenly see like a bunch of images of her like on your wall,
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
collage.
Absolutely.
I'm like, oh boy, why is there a tribute to this girl?
You just
Oh,
full-
no.
Just
Like
Stephen
I
Urkel.
immediately, I know what it looks like when somebody's dead now on Facebook.
online. Yeah.
A girl, yeah.
Just a dude. You're just at the computer.
Do you ever
like,
comment or like?
No,
No, you can't.
I don't. I stay friends with them on Facebook, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's weird to unfriend them after your dick kills them.
Yeah.
Do you ever invite them to an event by accident?
Yeah, not good.
I've Snapchatted one a couple times by accident.
A dead one?
Yeah.
Major mistake.
Was it your dick?
No. Just some.
I want the
bullshit.
cops. I want
And
the
then
cops.
I forget, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot.
I want the
She's
police to just like.
She's been dead for 4 years. Why are we still friends on Snapchat? It's not funny that they're dead.
No, it is.
That would be funny if someone was like keeping her account alive. Like they just put up a story of her grave every day. Just the weather changes.
I want two detectives to kick your door down and just handcuff your dick. I want them to figure it out.
They should. My dick is a disaster.
A full 10-episode HBO season ending in your dick.
Bobby the Jinx Benfer.
Yeah, it's sad.
It is, yeah, it's sad that
It's.
I mean it's
it's
surreal more than anything.
but they're never like relationships.
right.
Like girls I've been in relationships with, they're fine.
They're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anything, they're healthier now.
Do you think you're doing this somehow? I mean, I can't get over this. It's too bizarre. My conspiracy brain is just like,
No, not at all.
you're right. You're right. You
They were
shouldn't-
nice girls.
I shouldn't. I shouldn't.
They were good.
I shouldn't
we
ask
They
you.
were
to
very-
protect yourself.
They were very.
Accuse him of murder.
I shouldn't get you to co-sign.
They were very chill. They were very cool about it. They didn't make it weird.
Yeah, I hate when a girl makes it weird about her dying.
No, the fucking part.
Oh.
Like it was just whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's the part of it. Maybe God is punishing them.
Yeah, for being
But why not
trolls.
me?
No, because you're an instrument of God right now. He's acting through you,
Yeah.
You think so?
which is a
You
huge.
think
You're
I should
his,
start fucking again?
Yeah, dude.
You're the
Right.
Archangel Gabriel. You're the flaming sword.
Yeah, your dick is your flaming sword, dude. Those girls are in hell now. They're suffering in hell because
Yeah.
they were bad.
Well, when your dick enters a woman, her soul disappears.
Yeah,
So then when she dies, she's cursed to just walk the earth.
yeah.
I like watching their soul leave their bodies as I'm fucking
Yeah.
them mediocrely.
Yeah, that is funny to like just be like real
As I'm trying to stay hard.
shittily, just kind of like like rabbit thrusting. Some sort of metaphysical
trying-
horror
as
is
I'm trying
happening as you're just like.
Yeah. As I'm doing my best.
Oh my fucking god.
I have two kinds of fucking.
And it wasn't worth it. That's
No,
the-
no, it never is.
They shouldn't have done
Especially
I
not
either
for
fuck
them.
very poorly or I'm like laying it down pretty good, but like if the girl happens to look at my face at any point, I'm miles away.
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
I started becoming very aware of what I look like at a young age. Like when I was 19, I think I started realizing what I look like when I fuck, and now I make an effort to not look like that. But it just ends up with me kind of just like stonewalling them while I fuck, which is better than looking silly, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But
Sometimes I think girls like it when you look a little silly.
now because I made
Some silly sounds.
but here's the
I have a soundboard when I fuck.
Yeah.
yeah, I should get
You know,
it.
I come and then I hit the soundboard and it goes Baba Booey.
Yeah, well, the whole time I'm fucking, I'm just like calling a pizza place as Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, I don't know. Nah, but I did. I made a concerted effort because I started like trying to emulate the faces that I was making in the mirror, and I was like, oh God. I was like, why would anybody fuck me?
One time when I was a teenager, I don't remember why I did this, but I filmed myself jacking off. Not like my body, just my face for some reason, like with the iMac camera.
Oh yeah.
And then I watched it back. I like sped it up in iMovie. I don't remember why I did that.
I mean, that's funny.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I ever did shit like that.
I put like Benny Hill behind it.
I can't control my face. I get too tired.
That's better
just-
than
I
just like
I just want it to be over.
yeah, but it's
Yeah.
better than like the O face can be so embarrassing. I will say I did because I've caught what I look like jacking off when I'd like jacked off with a girl like on webcam once, and it was a mess.
I don't have an O
Oh,
face,
yeah.
but I imagine it looks disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
You're bummed.
That's the worst. Is like when
That's
you
not bad.
fuck and it's like you
No,
ordered something that it turns out you don't like at a restaurant.
yeah.
You're just like, oh, well,
you
what am
ordered
I gonna
it.
do? Get a box? Like I gotta eat this.
Fuck. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's been a lot of that.
You ever like you're fucking? You're like, man, I can't wait for her to leave so I can jack off.
That's
No, I've never quite been there.
I have been there.
You guys are kindred spirits for
Yeah,
sure.
but you know, by then, like your dick is so raw that it's
that
like,
yeah, you're
like
just
there's no coming then. So then it's like the whole night's ruined.
Yeah. You got the slime on your shaft. Or
Oh
whatever.
yeah, you got the slime. You're like, I have to
Yeah, it
go to
gets all
work tomorrow.
yeah, it gets-
Tomorrow wasn't a shower day. Now it has to be a shower
Yeah,
day.
now you have a crusty dick.
Wait, tomorrow wasn't a shower day?
I don't shower every day.
I try to shower every other day.
You don't wash your hair every day, but you should shower every day.
I mean, I wash my hair every other day when I shower.
No, Brendan, you need to wash your body every day.
Why?
It's gonna get.
Why? What is he
I'm
gonna
looking
do?
at your armpits.
Who's
Oh, that's because I was using this like natural deodorant that doesn't go away in the wash. I need to get stain stick.
Brendan, you should wash your body every day. That is how you get. Yeah, dude. Like that's how you get fucking like infections and shit. Like
I shower
Yeah,
every other day.
I don't get dick infections, Nick. I wash every other
Nah,
day.
man,
I know how many days I can push it because when I was unemployed, when I was at my peak alcoholism, I tried to see how long I could go without showering.
okay,
And
listen.
eventually, you just get a yeast infection.
I'm gonna
which you
need-
think is for girls. So-
Everyone in the Discord, sound off on not showering every day.
every other day.
That's really, really weird.
I do every other day, but I have nowhere to go.
Yeah, but Robert, you're not a great. This is
Me?
Robert always looks put together when I see him.
Look at me. I'm
no. You're not a great example of someone whose life is together. No. You guys both
Hold
know how
on.
to dress, but you don't
You know,
understand hygiene.
Yeah, I'm not
like.
like
Look
if
at me. I'm.
If I'm going on a date or a job interview or something, I'm going to shower that day.
Oh, I guess there are days where you don't see people.
Yeah, I mean, then there's some days where, I showered yesterday, so I'm pretty much fine. I wear deodorant. I put on new deodorant. I brush my teeth.
No, you got to shower. All right, I can't. I've learned a long time ago. I can't win. you just like have done something for so long that you think it's. I'm telling you, if you said that to anybody, they'd be like, you should shower every day.
I've said this to many people. A lot
What
of
if you
people
don't go
shower
anywhere?
every other day.
What if you don't go
Some
anywhere?
people think it's actually bad for your skin to like wash it with soap every day.
You're not supposed to wash your hair every day.
You don't even. No, of course you're not. I wash my hair maybe twice a week.
People have been alive for millions of years not showering every day.
Brandon, and they were getting sick.
What? Their dicks were instantly rotting off day two.
You don't even like get water on your body, dude.
Not every day. Every other day.
I don't. Between the fingernails and the not shower.
sometimes I just
Look at
wash.
these nails. The nails are trimmed.
I know, but I've seen them when they're not.
Yeah, well,
He looks
sometimes.
fine. His
Where
beard
is Tom? I need Tom here. Tom would be backing me up on this. Tom would be leaning back, laughing, going, "Buddy."
Yeah, well, can't please everybody.
Look, you don't have to shower every day.
Thank you.
I've dated plenty of girls who don't shower. All right, maybe
Look,
that's
see,
not the best.
Look at
defense.
this. But
Yeah,
but
look-
but
The girls, you're right.
you haven't been picking
right.
winners.
That's true.
Have you?
I was
Brendan,
thinking, I was like, oh, well, that one girl didn't shower. I'm like, oh, that was the girl with the dead tooth who, when she sucked my dick, it smelled like trash.
And she's alive.
She is
Brendan,
alive.
All the girls that are dead are beautiful. They were angels. They didn't deserve
Well-
what I did to them.
And now, literally,
That's my punishment, still being alive.
I want to make a big collage. I want to print out pictures and just make a collage called Robert's Angels. just like have it. Just like post it up in the house somewhere next time you come over. Brendan,
just posted in my house.
Brendan, I want to go back earlier. Have you been modeling your life after the women you used to date?
No.
Okay.
No, I was just
Because
trying
that
to...
would be a blunder.
No, oh, God, no. No, I was just trying to think of I mean, you don't really discuss hygiene with people you don't fuck or date for the most part.
A little.
Unless it's like,
I brush my teeth every day.
yeah.
You should. That's great.
That's
you should definitely do that.
Best I can do for you.
I mean, I don't get that sweaty.
Brendan, you do sweat.
I sweat some, yeah.
The only time
You always have armpit stains.
That's true.
I sweat
But
a
these
lot.
are old shirts.
I sweat a lot too, but I think that's
Oh, those are Brendan. You gotta. That's crazy, man.
They're expensive
boy.
shirts.
I hear you, but they're ruined.
they're not ruined. You
Yeah,
put them in the
I
washer.
need to get some shout or something under the pits.
Okay, I hear you. Look,
Look,
I'm not trying to.
I'm
I
ta-
never.
I'm
I never
taking the
mean to. I never mean to attack. I'm never trying to grill you. I promise. I never mean to attack your lifestyle. I get flabbergasted, and I should watch my tone. Sorry about that.
this is because I was using Tom's deodorant and it gets caked.
But I've seen it more. I'm stopping this right now. I promise. I won't do it.
All right.
I just don't want to be. I don't. I feel myself being rude, which is rule number 1.
Rule number 1.
Do not be rude.
Yeah.
Robert, what do you do? I mean, I'll tell you.
Showering every day is for busybodies. I
No,
don't
stop,
like
stop, stop,
busybodies.
stop.
It's true.
Isn't that what you said when Rose McGowan came out against Harvey Weinstein?
Did I say that?
You said you were reading it. She's like, she's being a busybody.
She got busy.
Oh, well, somebody did.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look.
That's true. Well,
Well, contentious end to the cast.
that's
It's a
true.
disaster.
Hey, I have an idea,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe you won't like this. If not, we don't have to do it. But since we got Robert here,
Oh,
I
yeah.
was wondering if we could maybe remember the old Floor Boys stream by perhaps ending with a prayer.
Oh, and I am wearing my Jesus Christ Fear God t-shirt.
Yeah. All right. Well,
All right, let's
just
do
to
it.
explain it, we used to do this stream with Robert, and we would always do prayers, and it was not a
Well,
bit.
Nick would do the prayers.
I would do
I'm
the,
an atheist.
Robert's a staunch atheist. But all right, everybody, it's fun. The visual.
But I go along with it to make him happy because he really is into it.
This is the kind of friendship we have. Okay, everyone hold hands like we're saying grace. Can we get close? It's going to be hard with the microphones.
We're all holding hands.
Dear Lord, thank you for watching over us. Thank you for ensuring that we had a good cast. Father, we thank you for the blessings that you've instilled in our lives, and we know that everything good that comes our way is because of you. And we take every day to give praise to you. And dear Lord, please watch over any of the women who've fucked Robert's curse stick and, lead them through that valley of death safely. And the ones who do die, may they arrive safely into your kingdom.
They won't.
And I'm trying to think of what else. Lord, thank you so much for getting me back into hospital jail. I was lost without you, but I prayed and I wrote them a letter and I wrote them another letter, and through your grace, all things are possible. And I will be returning to hospital jail in September of 2019 to have a good life again and have more time to devote to you and piety. And in your name, all things are possible. We give thanks to you. Amen.
Amen.
How do you feel about that one?
Later on in peace. Only time I give a fuck is for my own release. That's why I own these streets. Straight up portfolio showing growth. Fuck a pay cut. Yeah, you know I stay slut. Catch me in the spot, lubing up for the self suck. Oh fuck, I busted already. I'm coming bucket so heavy. My dream of cream coming steady. Now my mouth open, I'm ready. I'm talking solo heavy petting on a Friday night. Not talking bashing the bishop, more like Nantucket's delight. I'm taking all the time I need to do it just